A gruelling 10 stages lay ahead of the drivers on day 2 of Rally Portugal. Championship leader Elfyn Evans led the way heading into Friday, but it was Hyundai's Ott Tanak who set the early pace on day 2. A narrow win through Mortugua gave the Estonian the rally lead and his 397th stage win. His teammate Thierry Neuville was not so lucky.
Oh, just offline, he knew that was coming as well.
I lost the rear and maybe I could have turned, but there were trees, so I stopped, I reverse and I go again.
How was it feeling before that?
Well, I get shaken a bit in the car, but otherwise it was okay.
With rain expected later in the weekend, the drivers were pushing the margins to give themselves as much of a buffer as possible, but the high humidity ensured small gaps and limited opportunities to gain big ground.
Well, the gaps are so close, there was not so much sweeping, it's all humid everywhere, so it's a really good fight altogether. I think it's nice to follow and yeah, we need to try to be faster, that's it.
Tanak was back to winning ways on stage 3 to extend his lead at the top, but it was his Hyundai teammate Adrien Fourmeau that was the one to watch as the first loop came to a close. Stage wins through Goisch and Arganil took the Frenchman to within 2/10 of the rally lead as the crews entered remote service for the first time.
You've just gone fastest through by 1.7. What is it that's working so well now?
Technology. I don't know. I have a really good feeling with the car. The grip is really low on this stage, it was crazy.
The afternoon brought even tougher stages for the drivers to contest, and championship leader Evans was left to deal with the worst of the conditions, acting as the road sweeper at the front. WRC2 frontrunner Oliver Solberg fell foul of the conditions on the first stage of the afternoon.
Oh yeah, he's got
back edge really wide there, and he
Bex?
spun.
He's so lucky there.
Sebastian Ogier and Takamoto Katsuta were top stages 6 and 7 respectively, as both closed to within 5 seconds of Tanak. M Sport 4 drivers past and present would come unstuck in the afternoon loop. First it was Fourmeau who damaged his suspension and was forced to stop.
And unfortunately for Fourmeau, it's all over at the moment.
The Hyundai driver had been less than a second off the lead. Next to fall foul of the terrain was Martin Sesks. The Latvian had already clocked a 3-minute penalty for a late start, and a big hit on stage 9 took the Latvian out of contention for any sort of strong finish. At the top of the standings, it was Tanak who remained calm to claim the overnight lead, clocking up stage win number 400 in the process. A 7-second gap for he and Martin Jarvijoa ahead of Ogier, Katsuta, Rovanperä with Neuville in 5th. Next came Sami Pairi, Evans, Munster and Josh McAlean as Solberg continues to lead WRC2.
Then 4 right sharp, middle, into